Hi guys, so you should have out your forensics powder lab, okay? And what I'm looking at is the first page right now. So this part we filled in together. We wrote it on the board and we talked about it in the first day of the lab. If you don't have these, you should see somebody in class to make sure you get these. This part is your hypothesis, so you should have filled in will or will not here. Don't forget, will match means that you think they're going to be guilty, and will not match means you think that they're innocent. Okay, this is all directions. We'll come back to these later on. Okay, now in this data table, you should have all of these boxes filled in already from the lab. If you don't, you need to see somebody in your group to make sure that you can copy those things down. You cannot copy anything after this page. Your answers should look different than your partner's answers. If they don't, you will get a 0. Okay. Now, here is where you are going to write your analysis and conclusion questions. Okay. What you're going to see here is that we ask you some questions about all of these different things that you wrote down. So the first question I want to go over with you. Okay. So it talks about the suspect and the crime scene powder, and are they identical? Okay, so you're looking here. I want to know, is this thing, does it match this? Okay, so if these are the same, then that's going to tell me they match. And if these are different, that's going to tell me they don't match. So what yours should do is it needs to answer the question, include observations, and give an explanation. Okay, so most of them should start by saying the suspect powder and the crime scene powder. And here you're going to choose are, or you're going to choose are not the same. Okay, I want to know, are they the same or are they not the same? Do they match? Do they not match? Once you have that sentence, you answered the question. Next thing you're going to do is include observations. So, I know they are not the same because in the lab, the crime scene powder turned black when I mixed it with iodine, but not when I mixed the suspect powder with iodine. Okay, so what that means is, up here, my suspect powder didn't turn black, but my crime scene powder did turn black when I mixed it with iodine. Okay, that's include observations. Give explanation is something like, this means they are not the same because they have different chemical properties. Okay, you can explain more here, but that is enough because you did these 3 things. Okay, now in this question, you're going to need to go back to your hypothesis, which is up here. And you're going to need to tell me, is it right or is it wrong? Did they match or did they not match, and how do you know? Third question, the suspect powder, is it baking soda, is it cornstarch, or is it baking powder? So this one right here, which does it match from these 3? For number 4, it's asking you which one is the crime scene powder. Number 5, this means what could have gone wrong? What are some mistakes? So here for number 5, you are going to talk about what are some things that could have gone wrong in this experiment. So what could you have done wrong and why would it be a problem? And then for number 6, how could the procedure, this is the directions. So if you're looking back here at the directions, I want to know, how could this be better? What could we be more specific about? All right, so make sure you're using your time wisely today. Make sure you're working on finishing these up, and then you're going to start your notes for Monday. So you're going to start on the parts of an atom notes, which is our next unit. Okay, have a good day. Email me with any questions. Bye.